We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Brandon Lau, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Ready now, Victor Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Tigers, the left fielder, number 22, Victor Reyes.
Now the pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's just 2 for 9. Reyes stands at second with no outs. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he misses it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
A man at second with 1 down, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate. First pitch on its way. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, C.J. Cron, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Jordan Zimmerman, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And leading up for the Rays, the second baseman, number 8.
First delivery to him on the way. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Here's a fly ball well hit. Racing back the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be Willie Adames. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Settling in now, Austin Meadows. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still no score. Here's Cameron Maybin now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Low with the splitter. Ball 1.
1-0.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here's the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll come in here at 259. 7 homers, 27 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out toward second. Scooped up. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
The designated hitter, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So far this season, Renfroe is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Stewart has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. First offering on its way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
At the ball. 2-0.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Kevin.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. If we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Reyes is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Brian O'Grady. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Zimmerman, 33 years old. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So 2 on with 2 away, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. From the stretch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Choi rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here's Mike Zunino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 287 the average coming in. 15 long balls and 49 runs batted in. The 0-1 offering, and that misses 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fastball just inside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set. The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Nico Goodrum. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So digging in now, Grayson Grenier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
1-0 pitch on the way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. One out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lays off. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Grady comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Harold Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Grady is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tampa Bay leads this one 1-0.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Brandon Lau is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Willie Adames will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
1 strike and count.
Three and 1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Meadows. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Here comes the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Hunter Renfroe. Zimmerman comes set. Here's the first pitch. Men on third with two down.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next.
Jonathan Schoop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Slow little roller to third. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Cameron Maybin. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-2 the count to Maybin now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So they'll try to make something of this fourth inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And you see there, he's currently in second place on the Tigers in that category. Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he's safe.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
To the plate now, Kristen Stewart. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nico.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-2. Hit well again down the right field line, and they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run, and that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. The 2-2 one more time.
Helpful.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he misses ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So striding in, Grayson Greenier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Tigers. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard. Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah. 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Rays get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here it comes. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Brian O'Grady. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Joey Wendell digs in now. Pitch outside, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Zimmerman looks in. Here it comes on 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Wendell is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here now is Mike Zunino, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Standing in, Harold Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit to short. Adames picks it up, and there are 2 away now. So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second now is Schoop. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The set. And the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. In now, Brandon Lau, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 8.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Aye.
That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Striding into the box, Willie Adames comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Gregory Soto is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Hunter Renfroe will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he gets ahead 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Renfroe has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Soto is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. On a line to shortstop. Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
So now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The left fielder, number 31, Ryan.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian O'Grady. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through into left field for a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Rays 4 and the Tigers 3.
Leading off for Detroit, the center fielder.
Into the box, Cameron Maybin. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 14.
Standing in now, Kristen Stewart. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And it's 1-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail it here 4-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Joey Wendell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready for another chance? Mike Zunino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Squared that one up just a little late. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lau. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. That's outside.
And that one got a piece of him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Striding in once again, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. The relay throw. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. And now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Hunter Renfroe, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
In the air now, out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Ronnie Garcia, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Ronnie Garcia.
In now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Kevin Kiermaier.
To the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
At the plate, Brian O'Grady. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Garcia, a right-hander, standing 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And that misses. 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Joey Wendell would be next. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the Tigers 3. Andrew Kittredge is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 17.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Grayson Grenier. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Comes set and the 0-1. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22.
Next up for Detroit, Victor Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Reyes is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Joey Wendell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. Hey.
Popped up. Grenier has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Brendan Lau, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Willie Adames. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Buck Farmer takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
Digging in now, Austin Meadows. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope, inside, ball 2. Ball 3.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rays strand a pair, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Harold Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next for the Tigers, Jonathan Scope. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Change up too low, and it's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Hey. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, C.J. Cron, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Look out, 1-1.
Line toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Cameron Maben comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
Right back in this ball game with that unbelievable swing. Only down 1 now. You can get back to that pass the baton method and let this lineup flow and do what it does best.
The batter, number 14. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Okay.
Stepping in now, Kristen Stewart. Oh, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Low roller, and he barehands it. Safe. Impressive play. Can't quite get him. And now the potential tying run is aboard.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Travis Demeritt.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum on a rope to the second baseman. But they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Stepping up now, Grayson Grenier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, the pitch, and a curveball in for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Ready with another 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage has been done for the Tigers, and it was done right here. A grand slam home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the Tigers 7. Travis Demerit will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 50.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe.
Leading off for the Rays, the designated hitter, Hunter Renfroe.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Ji-Man Choi. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0. Popped him up. Cabrera has room in foul territory. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Striding in, Brian O'Grady. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle. Taken in by Scope. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the Rays 8 and the Tigers 7. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jose Alvarado.
Digging in once again, Victor Reyes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Bounce to first, reined in. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Into the box, Jonathan Scope. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, C.J. Cron. Out in front of it, strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Last breath for the Tigers. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Standing in now, Cameron Maybin. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away.
Beautiful part about that home run ball is one swing, it can do a lot of damage. We're tied right now, but you can go back to that previous at-bat when he hit the grand slam and drove in 4 big runs.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Second and third, 2 away. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1 and 2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Here it is. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. All squared up in St. Pete through 8.5. The Rays have a chance to walk it off. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Maben is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready once again, Mike Zunino. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Hard liner to center field, and this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope is there, and there's out number 2. Digging in, Willie Adames. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. So stepping in, Travis Demerit. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Chaz Rowe takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. And the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Hit back up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Grayson Greenier. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. This is popped up. Wendell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Joe Jimenez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Ready for another shot now, Austin Meadows. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Here it comes on 3-0. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes DeMeritt to the track, to the wall. Ball game. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Rays scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Chaz Rowe wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rays.